point to Saudi Arabia and be like, they don't like her? Good!
Literally Middle Eastern news have gone on to make fun of her.
Then why the f does any of this shit matter?
Beyonder, what's up? What's going on? What's your take?
I just don't like some of Kamala's policies, and in that interview she did with CNN recently, I just think she looked kind of disastrous. And I don't...
Compared to Trump?
Yeah.
What?
Compared to Trump, she looked like the disaster.
Yeah.
Bing bong!
Did you happen to watch anything over the weekend that Trump was engaged in, the Life, Liberty, and Levin interview on Fox?
I didn't see that, no.
He said, who heard you could be indicted for interfering with a presidential election, which you have every right to do? That's not benign? That's not strange to you?
Bing
I
bong!
mean, that's bad, yeah, but I'd say
It's
Kamala's
bad.
interview
The
was
day
also
before,
bad.
the day, actually same day, this was the Moms for Liberty conference. He said trans kids are going to school, children are going to school and getting operations and coming out of the school with a surgery.
1 second, Trixie.
Does that not alarm you?
I mean,
Bing
I'm against
bong.
kids getting transgender
That doesn't happen though.
surgeries.
That's not
I know it doesn't
that's not what
happen.
I'm
He's
bringing up.
exaggerating.
It's the fact that he is lying
Lying.
about children getting surgeries in school.
Okay,
And what did Kamala Harris say to that magnitude that is as bad or as worse as the things I just gave you?
well, I'd say just exaggerating about
Be
transgender.
uber specific, because the topic of trans people didn't even come up in that conversation.
Well,
But
yeah, because you said trans people getting surgeries.
I'm
at
asking
school.
about Kamala Harris. What has she said? You decried her interview.
Oh yeah,
What has she
okay.
said
So I
that's as
disagree with
bad?
her putting price caps on groceries, because groceries are some of the lowest profit yielding, one of the lowest profit yielding sectors of the economy. And then if you put caps on that, do you think people are gonna like keep on supplying the food?
So it's not price caps per se. It's just a limit to which they can actually gouge people. It's a percentage cap of how much they can raise their costs in a quarter. But within that, I don't even see how that's as bad as Donald Trump overtly lying to people.
That's exaggeration, not a lie.
It's not an exaggeration. He is lying when he says that children are getting transgender surgeries in schools. He is wrong when he says that he has the right to interfere with an election and that it's the problem with the
Oh yeah,
courts to indict him
obviously.
over
I
that.
disagree with that. I'm not voting for Trump even. I'm just not
Is that
gonna vote,
not
man.
enough, though? What
I'm
are
just
you
not-
doing then?
I'm just not voting.
Then why the f does any of this shit matter?
Because they're both shitty and people are trying to act
They're
like
not.
either
You're
of them are
saying,
good.
well, this
Nah.
fucking marginal policy disagreement is as bad as trying to overturn an election. They're not the fucking same.
Bro, she
At
is
all.
literally a national embarrassment. Literally national news.
What?
Literally in Middle Eastern news have gone on to make fun of her. Like,
Oh
she-
my
trust Middle
fucking
Eastern
God.
news?
That's
You trust
so
propaganda?
No, I'm just
wild.
talking about the ability to lead a country. Are you
Middle
gonna trust-
Eastern
and-
news? You're pointing
Oh
to
my God,
middle.
I'm talking
Where
about
at?
commanding
What?
respect,
Where?
but
Excuse me. Where at in the Middle East?
Saudi Arabia.
The Saudi Arabia. That's who you're
Jeez.
pointing at to make accurate judgments about women.
Okay, do you really think Kamala
Holy
is gonna
sh!
command
Bro is
respect
like
in
that.
the
Bro,
interview? She
what
has to
the?
have the president
What the?
as a lapdog.
It's like pointing to the SS to talk about Jewish people. Look at, they don't like Jewish. Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me? You point to Saudi Arabia and be like, they don't like her? Good! That's a reason to vote for her.
That's a reason to vote for her. Other people. not.
Yes,
I'd
you're
rather
literally
president is
pointing
not
to one of the most
ridiculous.
repressive regimes to women in the world and going, even they don't like her. Oh, no shit. I bet you point to the KKK as a reason not to like black people, too, right? Would
Okay,
that make
so I
fucking
point to
sense?
the
No.
SSS of not liking communists to then just be like, oh yeah, they're right because they don't like communism. Like what?
They didn't like America either. Oh, fun
But
story.
Because I disagree. Oh my God.
They didn't
Not
like
even
free. They
turning-
didn't
not
like
even
free market
turning it around to
capitalism
my point,
either.
but-
That's fucking wild, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Could I just put? No, that's what you did, stupid. This guy
Nah,
literally
that's
took
literally-
an
I
argument.
just
Stop
made the same
talking.
relative
Stop talking. I know. You
the
literally.
point.
Oh my God. You made an
left.
argument. He just left. You made an argument. I purpose back the same argument with a dumb fucking. It's called an argument ad reductio or an argument ad absurdum, pointing out how absurd this would be. And this guy goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna take that same thing and make another fucking argument that's just as crazy to reiterate how stupid my fucking point was in the first place. This has happened before, by the way.
Time and time again.
I distinctly remember doing this where someone made an argument. I used a reductio, and they turned around and literally made another argument just like that guy did. He literally is like, your logic that you just my logic that you just pointed out is stupid. I'm going to turn around and call your logic stupid using the same argument. It's
I know. They think it's a win.
That guy is not voting for Trump, though. He didn't lie about that. He's voting for the RFK worm.
It's true.